Hi there, my name is Kovu Kingsrod, and first of all, sorry I'm full on emo today, but it's really freezing in my bedroom, and this was the only hoodie thing I could find that was warm enough. And also, sorry for the really bad camera quality, but I really hope that you will still stick around, because this video was not planned, but I really want to talk about it, because I haven't really heard that many people talk about it, and I find it important to discuss and be open about. I've been having a really hard time lately, and how am I going to start this? Okay, I am transgender, and I'm female to male transgender, which means that I am biologically female, but I identify as male, and I feel comfortable with people addressing me as a guy and all that stuff. And I also experience body dysphoria. When I was presenting as a girl, I was a very feminine girl. This was because, first of all, makeup is cool, I guess. Second, because I was extremely self-conscious. I hated myself, and makeup was a way for me to, or I thought that with makeup and fashion and doing my hair a different way, I would feel beautiful and I would gain confidence. That unfortunately never happened until I chopped all my hair off and started dressing as a guy. That was stereotypically speaking. Of course, guys can wear dresses, but I mean stereotypically masculine clothing. But because of my really rough past as a girl, I have grown to hate all things feminine when it comes to me. I'm attracted to feminine things. Females are very hot. But when it comes to me, I work, and I've been working every single day to erase every single little thing about myself that could remind me of my past self. Specifically feminine things. I hate the person I used to be, and I'm really angry with them. I've written some poems. I don't know if you want to hear them sometime. I'm probably not interested. But I'm really angry with the person I used to be, because I didn't think about how my actions would affect me in the future. Of course, I thought that I would commit suicide very soon, so it didn't matter if I cut myself, and it didn't matter if I skipped a meal. It did, so thanks for handing that burden over to me, past self. But I would describe the birth of my male self as something, I mean, it's always been there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, how do people turn transgender? It's it starts in the womb, but it didn't fully come out until I freaking ruined my female self with self-harm, eating disorders, suicidal thoughts. I couldn't handle life, so I broke down, and then I decided maybe I should chop my hair off, so I did, and masculinity sort of saved my life, or saved my body's life. I feel very separated from the person I used to be, and lately I've been feeling like I am two people in one, which is a very uncomfortable feeling, and I feel like they are both fighting to gain control. What I thought before talking to a very good friend of mine, thank you for the therapy, Davies, it really helps, was that it was my past self and my current self that are fighting, and that my past self wants to come back, and to some degree, I suppose. But I think I realised that it's not really... Okay, I connect femininity to my past self. I don't think it's directly my past self that is fighting and wants to come back. I don't want to become a girl, you know? I don't want to go back to presenting as female. Having everyone call me my birth name and use female pronouns, I don't want that. But I think it's rather femininity and masculinity that is fighting inside of me. Because of how much I have learned to hate my past self, I have learned to hate, as I stated earlier in this video, I have learned to hate everything I can connect to that, which is femininity. Human beings have a mix of femininity and masculinity, whether that being gender expression or just our personalities. Not just like societal first world things, like reading a magazine is feminine, but also like just like stereotypical things like men can cook too, although back in the day like females were the ones who made food and stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, I have not let myself be feminine because I work so hard just to prove to everyone that I'm a guy, and I try so hard to be super masculine, and this is I don't want to. I know that a lot of people feel this way, not that I've like heard of a lot of people and talked to a lot of people who feel this way, but I can imagine that people would blame expectations that are put on us, both like on males in general and also FTM people. Like, if you are FTM, you have to be like super masculine, you know, you can't be a feminine trans guy, you can't be gay and a trans man. But I don't want to blame that. I spat, I'm really sorry. I don't want to blame that. I want to blame just the fact that I hate myself so much, and I hate who I used to be. So I've been having a really hard time because I've been repressing those feminine emotions for so long, and I've had people like help me become more of a man in the society's eyes, because obviously I want people to see me as male, so there are certain things I have to do to pass and stuff. But I've been really hard on myself, and I think the reason I've been so down and felt so explosive inside, like there are two people that wants to gain control, are fighting to gain control, or whatever, fighting for the control. I haven't let myself be me fully. And one of my biggest role models is Shane Dawson. I absolutely love Shane Dawson, and he is very in touch with his feminine side, and like his current boyfriend Ryland too, he's adorable. They are very in touch with the feminine side, and I really adore that, because I don't dare to do that, and I know that I already am feminine. Like my hand gestures and just my overall mannerisms are stereotypically feminine, and I struggle a lot with that, and I really dislike myself for it. But I identify so much more with, like, say, Shane Dawson, and guys like Shane Dawson are really in touch with the feminine side, rather than The Rock, like Dwayne Johnson, you know? So what I have learnt out of this, and what I would like to pass on to anyone else, whether you are female to male transgender, male to female transgender, biologically or a biological girl, or a biological boy, or neither, and you try to be completely gender neutral, humans are a mix between masculinity and femininity, and no one's 100% masculine or 100% feminine. Do not be ashamed of your feminine or masculine side. If you do try to ignore that, then you will feel pretty shit after a while, and you won't feel like you are being yourself 100%. You are valid, okay? I know that if you are a trans guy and you wear dresses, you are like people start calling you a transgender, and that's very unfair. But you know, people generally don't accept biological men in dresses either, so it's like kind of, yeah, I don't know, it's just be you, I guess. Because you will be sad if you try and ignore or erase certain parts of you. Another thing that I've personally learned is that my femininity, I can connect it to my past self, but it is not my past self. And I need to accept that that person used to be me, and that that person is a part of me, but they are no longer in control, and I'm me, and I can do whatever I want, well, as long as I'm not hurting anyone. And if I want to wear a dress one day, I can. That's my statement. If I want to wear a dress one day, even if my friends think I'm being really weird and silly, and, you know, I don't think I can do this because, like, dysphoria and stuff, and also my parents would probably think, oh, you're not trans after all, yay, we have our daughter back. But if I do want to wear a dress one day, then I can. There's no pressure on me to be super duper masculine. Well, technically there is, but I don't need to pressure myself. I'm good at ignoring people, apparently, because I'm too sad to respond to messages most of the time. But yeah, just be yourself. I guess that's all. If you are male to female, and you're a pondoy, and you're a tomboy, then that's fine. That's cool. You're still valid. And if you are female to male, and you're a bit camp, that's fine too. And if you identify as a gender, and you are very feminine or very masculine or something, that's cool. Your identity is still valid, and all that stuff. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, really. I hope everyone's having a great night, or evening, or day, or morning. I think my dad's coming to say goodnight now, so stay safe and eat drink, and do not hurt yourselves, and remember there was so much more than you could ever realise, seriously. You're freaking amazing, and I love you. Okay, be yourself. Yeah, okay, bye.